What's up, YouTube? Back with another video on the channel, man. Last video we talked about how to get your CDL for free. So if you took that advice and you're going to get your CDL for free, it's gonna be a switch. It's gonna be a change, man. So I want to talk about on this video. I want to talk about the mindset you gotta have going into getting your CDL, and once you get your CDL, the mindset you're gonna need just to be successful your first few months in trucking. So boom, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment, thumbs up or thumbs down, whether you like it or not. But I'm gonna jump straight into it. Boom. So you're gonna have a different type of mindset when you come into getting your CDL, especially if you're a first generation of trucker like myself, you know what I'm saying, and you don't have anybody that show you the ropes or that has showed you the ropes with getting your CDL. You're gonna need a different type of mindset. First, I would say you wanna have an open mindset, man, because this is something new. And if you're one of those type of people that, you know, can't take constructive criticism, then you're gonna have to learn how to take constructive criticism. What I mean by that is you're gonna be learning stuff that you wasn't taught previous, man. The people that teach you might be older than you, younger than you. They might think they better than you, but you gotta be willing to learn, bro. You gotta have an open mindset and be able to take constructive criticism. You're gonna make mistakes once you jump into this field, bro. You're gonna make mistakes once you get into school. You're gonna make maneuvering mistakes. You're gonna make backing mistakes. But you gotta have a clear mind and know once you get in that driver's seat and you strap your seatbelt on that you're learning and you're willing to be safe first and foremost. But you here to learn, man. You in CDL school to learn. You at your newest job, your first CDL job to learn. So keep an open mindset, man. Don't think you know everything, bro. That's like one of the mistakes that, you know, a lot of people make. A lot of guys that I was in class with, that I started off with, they did not make it through. I even failed out my first time because I didn't have a clear mindset. I had things going on here at home that hindered me from passing my maneuver test the first time. That's what made me have to take my CDL school for what's supposed to have been 6 weeks to 8.5 weeks, 9 weeks. Lucky enough, I had the opportunity to get back in, and this time around I had a clear mindset. I mean, it was tough, it was hard. You're gonna have things going on in your personal life. If you in CDL school and you working a job, you gotta leave a job where it's at once you enter those doors in school. Or if you're in CDL school and you don't have a job and you struggling, you got to keep the mindset of, hey man, I'm finna change my life, because that's what essentially you trying to do. If you in CDL school, you trying to change your life, whether you trying to get a different position, or you want to upgrade your life, or you want to go, you know what I'm saying, horizontal, or you want to go vertical. You see what I'm saying? So you got to keep that mindset and know that it's gonna be hard, bro. Another thing is safety. Safety is a big part. I'm just giving it to y'all raw, bro. People get out here, and like they told me at the company that I'm at now, a lot of people make the mistake of hitting something the first, you know what I'm saying, the first few weeks that they're in school. Lucky enough for me, I haven't had that issue. You know, I'm 6 months in, but safety is very important, bro. When you trying to get your seat, I mean, when you out here on this road and you scrap in that seatbelt and you get in that seat, you are responsible. You deal what I'm saying? Like, even if you with a trainer or whatever, they're not responsible for your mistakes. If you're in that driver's seat, you got your CDL, you got your CDL permit, any mistake that you make in that driver's seat will go on to your report. You know what I'm saying? Your MVR report, your motor vehicle report. So that's another mindset. Safety. Have a mindset of, I have to be safe. Don't let nobody rush you. With these CDL, you got to think three, 4, 5 steps ahead of traffic. You got these regular 4-wheelers out here that's driving. They gonna drive how they drive. You got to think about how you drive when you in the car. Before you had your CDL, or before you thought about getting your CDL, you really wasn't studying. You wasn't studying what an 18-wheeler was doing. So you got to keep that in your mindset. Like, okay, boom, these cars out here, they gonna do their thing. I gotta be vigilant. I gotta be vigilant. Okay, so you got your mindset, you got an open mindset, and you got safety first. The third thing is, don't get caught up on making the most money. And I'm glad that I didn't get caught up in this mistake. I actually took a pay cut from my regular job that I had when I was in CDL school to the job that I had right when I got out of CDL school. And I just now leveled up and broke a threshold with pay. And I'm 6 months in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you don't think you're gonna make the most money coming straight out the gate. I mean, you might advance your pay, you might advance your life. Everybody have different situations. But for me, and for most people that's getting into this trucking game, bro, they think they're gonna make the most money straight out of CDL school, and 9 times out of 10, that's not the case. Be willing to take a pay cut, or be willing to thug it out for as long as you can until you get your experience. Like, I'm 6 months in, and I had a couple guys that had their CDL before me, and they told me this. So I'm giving y'all the game. Like, it's a couple YouTubers, they talk about it all the time. Like, don't get caught up in the money of the CDL, because it's gonna come, bro. Like I said, I'm 6 months in, and I broke that threshold 3 months into me having my CDL license, and me having a clean report, me being safe, me having an open mindset, me being able to take constructive criticism. I broke that threshold as far as money go. So boom, this video a little long. It might be a little longer than my first video, but yeah, have a clear mindset, be safe, and don't be hung up on the money. Another important thing is, have a plan, man. Have a plan when you coming into this CDL game, bro. Like, a lot of guys that I was in class with, I was fortunate enough to hear their plans, the guys that did make it through, and they had me in the mindset of like, okay, boom, so I'm gonna need a plan when I get these CDL license. Like, when I get my license, I'm not just getting my license to go drive-in. For me personally, a lot of people make a lot of money out of drive-in, but I didn't get my license to just drive the minimum. You know what I'm saying? I got my endorsements. I got every endorsement besides my hazmat, and that's because I'm waiting on my fingerprints to get back. But I would say have a plan, bro. Plans change, but you always want to have a goal in mind when you jumping into these trucks, man, because it's a lot of money to be made. And once you start making this money, you can't get stagnant. So find out what you want to do. If you flatbed, drive-in, reefer, what you got, containers, if you any of those things, like, man, have a plan, bro. Doubles and triples, tanker, hazmat, like, have you a set plan when you get into this trucking game, man. It's a lot of guys on YouTube that I checked out, man. Shout out to Another Trucker. Shout out to DB, I think 215. Like find you some content on YouTube that aligns with your plan. You dig what I'm saying? Aligns with what you trying to do when you jump out here in this CDL game, and stick to your plan and have your open mindset while you being safe, man. You gonna get that bag. You gonna get that bag, bro. It's like it's inevitable. You feel me? However you say it, like, you're gonna get the bag, bro. But you gotta have a plan. It's a lot of guys jump out here with no plan, playing around. You dig what I'm saying? Like, they're playing. You don't want to be those guys or girls. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to be like that. So stick to your plan, lock in on your plan. 3 months in, you will be on a different type of bag level. You'll break your threshold of what you thought you was gonna be making for your first year. And I'm telling you this as a new CDL driver. So have your plan in mind, man. And as far as mindset go, man, this, you know, whether you got a family at home or not, it's doable, bro. It's doable. Whether you hitting a road, like, don't take a job that you're not going to be able to complete. Meaning, have your situation right at the crib or wherever you staying at, living at. Like, have a backup. You dig what I'm saying? Meaning, have people that got your back. You dig what I'm saying? Have a support system. Build your support system. Even if you don't got a support system, you're going to want to build your support system coming into this CDL game. Like, this is not like a regular 9-to-5 where you go home, you go to work. I mean, it can be if you start out local. If you're one of those few that's blessed to start out local, it can be one of those jobs that you go to work in the morning, you come home and back to your regular life. But 9 times out of 10, if you have to go over the road and that's not your plan, because a lot of guys' plan is to go over the road and be out 3-4 months. I was in school with it. A couple guys that they couldn't wait to get over the road and not come home. You dig what I'm saying? And I salute that, because that's what it's gonna take for you to get your experience. You gotta get out here. You gotta get out here. So whether that's you or you want to go over the road, or you one of those guys that was in a situation like myself, like, nah, bro, I'd rather be local, but I know I gotta put in this work. You know what I'm saying? So I got my situation right at home. And my background, I mean, not my background, my support system, right? And we all on the same page. So right now I'm going through the fire. Before I can get local here in Georgia, in the metro Atlanta area, you're gonna need you a year of experience. I mean, people might, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about class A, class B. I know they got concrete jobs, all kind of different things. But if you want to be local here in Georgia, you're gonna need you a year of experience. So I had to get my support system together, like let them know, hey, I'm gonna need this year that I'm on the road. I had to choose something that would have me home every weekend. It's Saturday. Every Saturday, I haven't missed a Saturday at home, nothing but once. And I think that was like my first. Hold on, boo. Okay. That's my daughter, my middle child. Yeah. You're gonna have to have you a plan. Once you get that plan, make sure it's something that you're willing to complete and have your back, your support system ready, bro. Like, for real. Like I was saying, I chose regional because I know I need over the road experience. Hold on. That'll be there in 1 second, all right?
Let's see what did you get.
I got some stuff for the bathroom.
You got a drink? You got a drink?
No, I didn't get a drink. There's plenty of drink in there. Get in there before the mosquitoes bite you, girl. My bad. But yeah, get you a plan. I knew I was gonna have to have over the road experience for what I'm trying to do. I haven't missed a Saturday at home, like I was saying. I haven't missed a weekend at home, man. I was fortunate enough to find a company that get me home on time and on point. So you safe. You got an open mindset. You got a plan, and you sticking to your plan. Boom, you off to the races. Let's get to this bag. I just wanted to make this video to give y'all like a gist of how your mindset have to be coming into trucking, man. You gotta be safe, man. You gotta have your plan. You gotta keep an open mindset. You gotta stick to your plan. I'm Not Perfect TV, bro. Like, comment, subscribe. All the new CDL drivers like myself, I salute. Let's go get this bag. Let's change the trajectory of how they thinking about us when we come out here. Oh yeah, another thing before I get out of here, bro. Respect the game. Respect the game. You come into a game with people that been in here 30, 40 years. 30, 40 years. 25 years, 10 years, 15 years, 5 years. Respect the game, man. You did what I'm saying? And if you anybody like me, like, you know what I'm saying, like, respect the game. It's a different way you move out here when you at these truck stops. It's a different way you move out here when you at these shippers and receivers. It's a different way you move out here when you on the yard. You dig what I'm saying? Like, respect the game. Just because you see that man or that lady over there doing it don't mean that's what you do. These people been out here 20, 35, 50, 10 years. You gotta respect the game. Do what's right. You dig what I'm saying? It's easy, bro. This is a job. I know I said I was gone, but like, bro, this is a job that you don't have nobody over your back, so you gotta have integrity out here. It's a lot of bull crap that you could really be doing out here that ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you about. But you can't be one of them truckers, man. We the new school truckers. We gotta hold it down for us. We gotta respect the game, dog. We putting our trash away. We not holding up the fuel aisle trying to go do this or do that, man. We all fall guilty to it, but once you learn the game, respect the game, man. I'm Not Perfect TV. All my new CDL drivers, man, I salute. Let's show them that we deserve to be out here, man. This is a new way for us. You know what I'm saying? And then by the same time, we respecting the game. Keep your mindset right. I'm Not Perfect TV. Like, comment, subscribe. Leave a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whether you like the video or not. Till the next time, I'm gone.